we're ready. Here we go. Loaded and rolling. So this is interesting. The radio just announced that there's a weather warning out for the area that I'm going to for possible funnel clouds. So I will have to stay tuned and see how that goes. We're literally the only ones in the campground. Here's our setup way over there. In our tent, Chinook's having supper. Lots of room, everything seems dry. There's our view. Pretty nice. And here I am. Pretty happy about it all. What is this? Ticks. What are you doing? Such a guard dog. Sits on the edge, watches things, comes in for a check-in once in a while, but just scours the perimeter. I adore him. Good morning, it's day 2 and we've just arrived at the trailhead for what should be around a 19K hike I think today. Weather's supposed to be good, warm, but there might be some showers in about 45 minutes, so I'm trying to figure out how much gear I want to take. And before I go, I'm gonna have this amazing pastry that I picked up at the French press yesterday. So today the plan is to walk legs 3 and 4 of the Beaver Flat 50 trail, and it's about 17 to 19 kilometers. It rained half the night, and so it was loud on the tent, but still slept not too bad. A little uncomfortable, but it's been a while since I slept in a tent or on an air mattress, but I'm sure it's all fine. These roots are deadly. They're just like strings. You want to catch your feet. I have no idea how people are running this. That's climb. Down near killed me. Bushes. But some more ticks. All these colors are just so beautiful. So many cacti, whatever. I'm worried that Chinook might encounter one, but seems to be leery of them. So that's good. This guy needs up to look around. Oh my goodness. We gotta go down there and get down to that pole over there. Yikes. Look how pretty the yellow flowers are. Right, we just finished Lake 3. It was just 7 kilometers. We stopped for 15 minutes, had a snack, and for some reason I thought maybe I could get off after Lake 3. I thought it looped back, but it doesn't. I'm absolutely as far from the start as I could possibly be. And it's hot. It's like 10:30 and super hot. There's a field over here. At least there's a breeze up here. And yeah, so here we go. Only option is to put one foot in front of the other and take the next best step. So I look at my map and it says that Lake 4 is the hardest lake, and it's 9.5 kilometers, and right now we're just up on top here and it's nice and easy. I think in a little bit, maybe a kilometer or so, it kind of crosses paths with another lake that heads more directly back to the car. So we're gonna watch for that and hopefully take that turn off, because it took us 3 hours to do 7 kilometers, and given this is the hardest leg, it probably means at least 4 hours to do the next half, and yeah, I might have been too ambitious. Look at this amazing, gigantic ancestor. So beautiful There's a most beautiful view. Wow. The stories. I think it's time to offer some tobacco. Alright, next stop. Way up there. I feel like I almost died doing that, but just kept telling myself. I climbed the Whistler Olympic ski jump hill while I was on that Wild Show Canada's Ultimate Challenge. I can do anything. Oh, it's a beautiful ridge. Such a sport Chinook is. Hey guy? Other than that big incline, there's actually a lot of this one has been open and flat. We're both hot and drinking water now about every 10 minutes, both Chinook and I, and keeping his coat a little bit wet. Up here there's a nice breeze, and so it feels nice and cool on the body a bit. So here we go. Looks like we're almost at that changeover part where I can maybe cut it a little short. I didn't think I'd see these so late in the spring, but there they are. One thing I love about Chinook is everything is new for him, and so when he sees a flower, he goes up and he sniffs it, and when he sees the cactus, he goes up and just kind of touches it a little bit, and just so curious. And he knows, like, one flower, if he sniffs it, if a different flower comes along with a different color, he knows it's different and he checks it out again. Alright, I think I've found this cut off trail. Half kilometer will put us back on another trail, which will cut off a few kilometers, and that will be great. I see my car. Okay, I see Lake 1 over there, the blue pole. So we'll take that and head back to the start. Well, today we did about 10.5 kilometers, 11. Um, we didn't do the full leg 3 and 4 like I had planned. It just got hot, and in all honesty, if I'd been by myself without Chinook, I probably would have kept going. But it's his first sort of long hike like this, and I want him to enjoy it and explore and be playful with it, and not to feel like it's a chore or work. And so he was still skipping along at the end, although now he's pretty much out. And so yeah, I feel good about that, and it's helped me rethink kind of where I'll go on day 3 and 4, and maybe shorten those up just a little bit as well. I think probably, 10 to 15 would be max maybe. Tomorrow's supposed to be hotter and hotter earlier. So we're going to try and get a little bit earlier start tomorrow. Maybe try and get out there on the trail by 6:30 instead of 7:30, and hopefully that will help us get through what we're doing tomorrow, which is going to be most of Lake 1 and all of Lake 2. Saturday. All right, this morning we're gonna try Lake 1. They're the blue pools, and we slept really hard and solid. So yesterday when I woke up at 5 and didn't get up and just stayed in bed till 6:30, today I literally woke up at 6:20, so we didn't get the earlier start that I had hoped. Very nice breeze today though, so hopefully that will help keep us a little bit more cool as the day goes on, and we'll see how it goes. Right along the Lake Diefenbaker this morning. Nice breeze. It is 6 degrees hotter at 7:30 than it was yesterday, so we'll see how that manifests. One thing I've learned about Chinook is that when we're walking into the wind, he is much more confident. When the wind is behind us, I think he thinks that there's a pack of wolves after him, and he's pretty terrified and wants up every 5 minutes. I mean, I get it. He's small, so, you know, I might feel the same. I don't know. Okay, now on this big climb. On top of the world now. So Chinook's a little tired today. We've done what, about 7.5 kilometers, almost done leg one, and I think we're gonna stop after that. Yeah, he's just tired and wanting up to be carried a little bit on the walk, which is hard on me. Tomorrow when we go out, I'll bring the dog carrying backpack, so if he does need to be carried a bit, he can walk a little bit easier. We're up top, lots of wind. I think it's deceiving though, because we're just staying more dry because the wind's drying us off, but we're losing a lot of fluids. We're on to leg 2 now, which is pretty short. I think it's under 5 kilometers, and we're on 8, so I'll get this finished up in the next hour and a half maybe. About 10 seconds of shade there. Decided to take a break up here in the wind and have some water and a little snack and try and cool off. Just 4 kilometers to go until we're done for the day. It's 10:30 and we've done just about 9.5 kilometers. boggy here. Definitely getting wet through here. Being in the water perked Chinook up. The bog didn't exactly perk me up. And got a lot more here, down, up, and over there. The brochure didn't say anything about quicksand, so let's just assume this is bog. Another quick break. Almost up this hill, about 3/4 the way, I think, and up to there. Then it should really only be one more hill from there to the car. Thank God. 11 1/4 kilometers in, 3 hours 45 minutes. Chinook decided we should pick up our pace to the finish line. A beautiful magpie, and it dropped this. How beautiful. Day 2, hike done, 13 1/4 kilometers. Just about 500 feet elevation again, and total time I think was around 4 hours, 4.5 hours maybe. Anyways, we're done. It is noon, so we started around 7:30. Over and out. Chinook. Have you had fun hiking? Chinook. Very hot. It's 6:30 and I think it's still like 20 some degrees and my tent is not catching a crosswind. But I'm in here and someone's in here. This is our last morning. So the weather isn't super good and the mosquitoes are all over, and we did pack up this morning because we were gonna go do this 6.5 7K and then go home, but we're wimping out and we're tired. I have a couple meetings that I need to get prepared for early this afternoon, and Chinookers is already almost asleep. So yeah, thanks for joining with us on our trip.